died, bro.
Getting a lot of achievements here.
Like, what the frick?
So let's talk about what's bringing this to life. So in the previous Yakuza games, they were all in with Japanese language with subtitles, and that's how you've gotten to know those characters. And we spoke actually a few weeks ago on the Xbox podcast with Major Nelson, and we met KG Tang, who is voicing the English language character of Kasuga. And like when we first booked that interview, I was like, oh, that's nice. Somebody will use that. Not me, but because we met him and he's really nice, I was like, we'll start it up and I'll put it on English to start, because I'm a nice guy. I met him.
Sure.
And he's amazing. He's really good. And I have continued to play the game in Japanese. I've noticed that he really brings Kasuga to life in just like a phenomenal way. And I know I'm losing my standing here with the Yakuza community by playing in English. But I just want to say it's a phenomenal job. And I also wanted to call it George Takei from Star Trek, and is the voice of Arakawa. And this is not like you've probably seen like, oh my, like sort of zany George Takei. This is serious George Takei, and he delivers an amazing performance that like sort of haunts you afterwards. He's seen a lot of stuff, and it's really impressive the level.
All right,
and
I think
this
we're
is
good
a lot
now.
of what you do. I know, Scott. So talk about the effort that went into the localization here, and especially now in English voice.
All right, we're live.
Yeah, so we decided to bring an English dub to this primarily because it's a whole new cast. I don't think we would have ever touched that with Kazuma Kiryu and the team, kind of who are, those guys are.
Oh, the streamer started.
favorites,
Yeah,
and
like
you
my stream just like
establish what those Japanese
died out
voices
of
are because they're
nowhere. I don't know
part and
why.
parcel with those characters, right? But
I
here we
literally
saw an
loaded up
opportunity
Gmail,
to
and then
bring
all
an
of a
English
sudden
cast here
everything
to,
died. So
widen
Gmail
the door
killed the
a
thing.
little bit. I think that there's some people out there who are, obviously the core fans are going to be like, this
But
is the game that you play in
it's
Japanese.
whatever.
That's perfectly understandable. But the opportunity to bring in more fans with an English dub to particularly, make it a little easier
I think
to
Xbox
access.
just wanted my
You can
email
flip languages whenever you
because
want.
there
if
was
you
no
ever
point
wanna
in
go back to the
asking
Japanese,
for
'cause
my
the
email.
Japanese performances are equally as amazing, if not more so. So our English cast, like you said, yeah, we've got some big heavy hitters here. We go to all links just to make sure that we're capturing the Japanese essence. This happens. I can't tell you how many interviews I've been on and seen Kasuga get hit by a car and just get absolutely off track.
Considering there's 28,000 people
He's
watching, I don't know if
clearly
my
walking it
picture
off.
will appear for a while.
Hey, here's
So
a
we'll
question
see.
for you. So we were just talking about, the fans primarily and fans of the series, as Jeff would mention. Are there any familiar areas that we'll be visiting from past games that we want to make sure we mention?
Oh, absolutely. You start the game off in Kamurocho. You're starting the game off in a flashback to the year 2000, so that's going to feel really familiar. And that's what this game does so well, is it puts you into that familiar and then pulls you right back out of it. And so we do have Sotenbori. There's a quick trip there, and Kamurocho, and obviously there's some familiar mini games like karaoke. It's back in a brand new way with English singing throughout. If you've chosen the English voice track, we have over 15 different mini games, some returning, some new, and it's you will feel right at home in a Yakuza game, regardless of the new city and the character.
All right, so we're running low on time here. I could watch you play this all the time, and I think this will be one of those games you all jump into. Without any spoilers, we were going to ask you about characters from previous games. I hadn't seen the trailer that we just showed here. I don't know who chose Ini Kamozi, Here Comes the Hot Stepper, but it completely worked. The trailers, whoever's putting the trailers together
Actually,
on
I
this game
need
have been
Discord up in
phenomenal
order for
throughout
it to
the start.
show.
And at
I
the
didn't
end,
realize.
we saw somebody that's familiar, so I think it's safe to say we will see some familiar faces. I won't say any more than that, because you want those
Updating, bro.
you
No,
want them to
we
hit
don't need
hard
this.
in the moment. So, Scott, thank you so much, and whoever's playing the game, well done. Sorry about the running into the car, but thank you so much for joining us and walking our viewers through the very crazy, very wild, and yet incredibly compelling Yakuza Like a Dragon.
There we go.
Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Awesome. Now, France is home to some of the most incredible art on the planet. Everybody knows that. And sometimes life imitates art.
He's a
Here's a look
doggo.
at how France celebrated launch, which also means it's clue time.
Huh. That's interesting. cool. Oh, excuse me. Hi, yo, Aaron, how are you? So there's this, I'm letting Aaron know, there's this Xbox Mosaic thing going on right now, and you can submit a photo. So I did, except my photo was literally like me holding a PS4 controller, and I'm still waiting for it to appear, so I'm hoping that it does. Alright. Why is chat disabled for the live stream? That's something I don't understand. Why would they do that? You know, I should have been keeping track, but wait, what?
Here at the Xbox Global Celebration.
What? It's Ryan Reynolds. I'm gonna take a photo of my Wii U gamepad. So how do I send it?
Support a cause I believe in.
It's the website.
Appreciation. After walking a mile in the shirt of an NPC, I have a whole new perspective on video games. And gone are the days of solely praising the main character, the hero, the name in lights. Even though he might be the one who takes the arrows when things go wrong and who put in a few decades of soul-destroying Hollywood work fueled by his own insecurities and anxiety. Anyway, please enjoy this clip from Free Guy. My name is Guy.
Wait, wait, time out. Why are we watching a movie trailer when this is the Xbox event? And why am I just now realizing that?
Listen carefully. You're a character in a video game.
So the entire world.
No, but like actually, why are we watching this trailer? This is the Xbox event.
Yes.
He's just an NPC. Wait.
I don't understand. Why? Because it's a video game movie? Is that the... I feel like this is just... what? When did Xbox start doing this?
Who is this guy?
This game character has
I'm
been
just
turning
very
heads
confused.
by being the good guy.
Who is blue shirt guy?
You're right. Who is he or she? Indeed.
This loser is ruining my game. I don't care if he's Arnold freaking Schwarzenegger. Terminate him.
It's the first time I've ever driven a car before.
I really
Dang,
wish
dude.
you'd mention that.
Yeah, but like, why is there still no date for
One
it?
of the best things we brought to Xbox last generation was Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You can play over 100 high-quality games on console, PC, and the beta app on Android mobile devices, all for one low monthly price.
One thing that I
With new
realized
games being
though
added all the
about
time,
this,
you can see Tetris Effect
taking a
today,
photo of my
there's
PS Vita, nice
something
dude.
for everyone. Members can play
Okay,
new
one thing
Xbox
that I
games,
don't like about
release
Game
titles
Pass
the
is you
same
can't
day they're released.
you can't play with your friends if they also don't have Game Pass,
And a variety of games
which
from our
sucks.
publishing partners.
Because I was trying to play
And
Overcooked
now
with my
with EA
friends,
Play,
and it wouldn't
members
work
get more than 60
because
EA
I have the Game Pass version of Overcooked, and they had the Steam version, so I couldn't like accept their friend, or not their friend request. I couldn't accept their game invite because I didn't get it through Steam, so that sucked.
With Xbox Game Pass
So that's the one
Ultimate,
thing I don't
you
like
get
about
more than
Game
just a
Pass.
library of great games. It also includes all of the benefits of Xbox Live Gold. You can also enjoy free perks along with discounts on games and game add-ons. In fact, yesterday we announced a new perk for our Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members. We are offering new Disney Plus subscribers 30 days of Disney Plus.
When did that
With this
happen?
perk, Ultimate members will be able to stream endless
What?
entertainment
How?
from Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star
I'm
Wars,
so
and
confused.
National Geographic. Epic movies, series, and original.
How does
series,
Xbox have that
best
connection,
storytellers,
bro?
Including the new season of The Mandalorian are waiting.
What in the
If you
world?
join Xbox Game Pass Ultimate now,
What?
you get the first month for just $1.
I don't
Here's a
understand.
look at how you can watch
so
the newest
confused.
season of The Mandalorian with Disney Plus.
What is happening? I thought this was the Xbox event. Why is Xbox playing just a bunch of like movie and TV show trailers? I don't understand. This isn't a game. I want a Mandalorian game, dude. What is happening to Xbox, bro? What? I don't. Why do they have so many? Like, I don't. I want to see gameplay, not an ad for a movie.
When we game, we dream. And for many of us,
No.
especially our team at Xbox, we
No.
dream of games. Thanks to the Xbox Series X, we're dreaming bigger this year than we ever thought possible. To
Okay.
celebrate, we decided to create something special. Introducing the Xbox Series X Dreamscape Adventure,
What is
an
this?
interactive web experience that will take you on
Yo,
a
what?
lucid dream journey inspired by this year's biggest
My
next-gen
PS3
games.
don't have a case. Nice.
Will you wield stasis or explore Night City?
Wait, what?
Become a Viking or fight the Maw? Choose your path in the Xbox Series X Dreamscape Adventure
What?
at dreamscape.xbox.com.
All right, so we're dropping. It looks like we are dropping in Power Grid. Whee!
What the frick? What is
I'll go get it.
this?
I like being the polar bear. 'Cause who doesn't want to get killed by a bear?
What?
Ooh, get me out of here. No. Oh, come on.
I love how they-
Dropping hot, baby.
These are literally just streamers playing games that are already announced. Why? What?
Nice. Let's go
What
find
is
some
the
more people to
Xbox
fight.
event, dude? I don't understand.
No. Oh my god.
This is literally just a YouTube video, bro. What in the world?
3 kills, 3 squads left.
Who even
All
is
these
this?
death boxes around.
I don't know,
Only
like,
one other
this
squad.
isn't
Let's go.
Pokemon, you know?
Fire arrow.
Like, what was the whole point of that? That wasn't a new game. I'm sorry, what? Can somebody explain that to me? What was the whole point of showing that? That wasn't like a high-profile person, and that wasn't a new game. What was the point of that? That was pointless. Is this grounded? I think this is grounded.
When you thought it was safe to go back to the yard.
It's grounded, cool. A game that's already out. 108 Taco Bell and then okay, cool.
Coming to Grounded Early Access.
Oh, it's in early access, okay.
We're still in early access. Comes an update that lets you go deeper than ever before. New secrets to discover.
How are they still in early access?
New items to craft. New enemies to face. With some old favorites that luckily can't swim. Oh, they can swim. And of course,
That was funny.
that big ass fish. Play together
Okay, that's actually really funny.
and bond. To survive
Actually, I was gonna do that, but
the pond.
see, I thought it was already available, but it's in early access, so it's like, okay, whatever.
Now.
Hey! Look!
The excitement, the fans. All right, so much excitement going on. The fans are excited. I'm excited. I had an energy drink. We're gonna get into some
I can
Grounded.
tell.
But first, hey fans at home, just a reminder that we're bringing our fans together virtually through an Xbox Fan Mosaic. To participate,
I
go to
know.
fanmosaic.com
I'm waiting for my photo.
Xbox-fan-mosaic and share your gaming selfie. Now, whether it be a current photo of you and your current Xbox, or of you playing an Xbox game watching live stream,
Yeah.
share your selfie celebration with us.
Yep,
We're
that's
watching
why.
the Mosaic come together over the stream. And
It had nothing to do with Xbox.
Now, let's shift gears. If you crossed a survival game with a 1980s kids adventure movie,
Mm-hmm.
you'd probably get something along the lines of Grounded, which launched this summer in Steam Early Access, Xbox Game Preview, and of course, Xbox Game Pass. Not only is there a whole bunch of content coming to Grounded, it's also being optimized for Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S.
Nice, dude.
Absolutely.
PS Vita is
And
just
now
the opposite of
joining
Xbox
us
One,
today
that's
to
true.
Tell us more about the future of Grounded. We got Adam Brannicky and Shyla Schofield. Shyla, Adam, welcome to the stream.
There's a kitty.
Thanks
Here,
for
let me
having us.
do
Super
another
excited.
photo.
Today is super exciting. I'm so glad that we're here.
Let me do the same
Yes,
photo,
lots of fun.
except
We can't wait. Absolutely. And you know what? I can't wait. Let's fire up that game while we fire up some questions.
Indeed.
Let's see if they can recognize that it's a
A lot of
PS4.
Obsidian fans are curious about. You guys are known for your expertise in RPGs, but let's talk about going into survival. More importantly, about Grounded here.
Yeah, so it definitely is a very unusual game for us at Obsidian, but we are huge survival game fans, and we've been wanting to make a survival game for a long time. And we wanted to put our own unique Obsidian spin on the survival genre. And thankfully, everyone at Obsidian and
this
at
is
Xbox
interesting.
were very supportive.
I've never actually seen
of
gameplay
us,
for Grounded
working
before.
on this game. It's very experimental. We're having a lot of fun with it, and we're so super glad that everyone else is having a lot of fun with it too.
I gotta
It's
tell
a
you, the first
weird
time I jumped
version
into
of
this
like
game, it was
Honey, I Shrunk the
so
Kids and
incredibly unique, like
Subnautica.
you said, and of course Obsidian has a track record like no other. So I'm excited to more people to play the game. Now immediately when you look at the game, you can kind of see, whether it be the clothing or anything else, this game has a lot of inspirations from 80s and 90s. How do you all land on that?
Yeah, so I think it's
I thought it was
one of
just
those
Son
things
and
that,
Dad, nothing related to game. I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
I grew up during that time, and I just really loved that. When I first started gaming, it was during that time, and it was kind of a special time for myself and a lot of the team members. But also, it's just like that time before cell phones, before the internet, where we could just all go outside and just have fun as kids. And we just wanted to bring that feel back with Grounded.
That makes a lot of
Why is
sense.
he?
I mean,
Why
one,
is
I
this
love
man's
the fact
biting
that
his
you're using
controller
your life
though?
as the inspiration and
What in
saying,
the
I
world?
looked at that time, so want to make a game like that.
Oh,
It's
that's
so cool.
cute, bro. That's
I
gonna
love
be
also,
me.
Of course, the point of before cell phones, we actually got out and adventured, right? And so now we're just like in our phone all day.
And it's a special time for us. And I think there's also a lot of just cool stuff, like really goofy,
What was that?
things that we put into the world as well that we just got inspired by that time period. So just like the costumes of the characters.
What was your first console?
A lot
Mine
of
was
just the
Nintendo
fun
Wii.
stuff that you can find.
Mine was a
Grounded.
PS2.
Definitely has that like nostalgia
Love a
from that
PS2.
time period.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I mean, we're looking at incredible gameplay here right now, and while we do, I want to ask a little bit about what
Grounded
people
is
have been
an
saying,
indie
what
game,
you've been
though,
learning
and I love it.
about the game
For
from
it being
being
an indie game.
specifically in early access and Xbox game preview.
Yeah, it's been awesome so far.
There was lag.
We're getting so much good feedback.
Uh-oh.
As a team,
Xbox.
We love just watching
What you
people play
doing?
the game as well, and just seeing like how they experience the backyard for the very first time. And we're talking every day about everyone's play experience and just making the game better and better based on everyone's feedback. And I just want to thank everyone too for playing the game and helping us out develop it. And I think I wouldn't have it any other way. And I think it's a great experience so far. And I want to continue building the game with the community and with all our fans.
That's the way to do it. Build a game with the fans, and I love Xbox Game Preview for allowing that to be the case. Now, speaking of feedback and sentiment, I want to give some sentiment. First time I played the game and I saw a spider,
Water
I was
fleeing
terrified. And I'm not
The
a
person
guy
with the
who gets
sunglasses
terrified
looks
by
like an
spiders
80s
at
teen
all.
that time
But the
traveled
way
into
you
the year
all- I don't
2020.
know, but
True.
the scale of the spiders,
Honestly.
you all did a great job in eliciting some fear from people. Were you surprised that so many people were talking about the spiders?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
They're
I know.
definitely scary. Even on the team, like we've had some jump scares just in the from team members where someone just like shrieks out loud while playing the game, and even the 100th time playing, you'll still get scared by the spiders. We did a great job with it, and I think it's just something that we love seeing that reaction from people, and it's just a really fun thing to see as a game developer.
Nice, dude.
I was going to say, it's really a testament to how immersive your gameplay is that people start screaming in the middle of this game. Let's talk upgrades.
Yo, it do be lagging.
That
I have an
Xbox
Xbox One,
owners are going to see
all
when
digital.
They boot up
Oh, nice,
and
dude.
start up Grounded. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so we're showing off gameplay right now running on a Series X, and we've been optimizing the game quite a bit for the Series X and the Series S. So you'll see improved raw distances, improved shadow quality, and it's running at a silky smooth 60 FPS at 4K on the Series X. And it looks amazing. We
Epic.
also have added new HDR lighting, so the lighting just is popping now, and it looks super good. And I'm
The lighting
super
does
impressed
look
with the
really
art
good.
team and the graphics programming team, what they put together. And then we've been optimizing the game a lot. So all those optimizations If you're still playing on the Xbox One, all those optimizations will carry over, and even on the PC as well. So we are definitely
Grounded was in beta for like 5 months. That's true. It was in beta for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at it right now.
And I mean, it still
and both
is
with
in
Series
early
X and
access,
Series
so.
S, like the visual fidelity is amazing, and seeing the light come through the murky water, it adds that extra atmospheric tension in the game. You mentioned a little bit about, current gen owners of Xbox One. Are there any other things that you're doing to improve the experience for Xbox One players?
Yeah, as I said, we have HDR, so if you're still playing on the
keeps,
Xbox One,
like,
and we're going
freezing,
to continue
dude.
to look at improvements during early access and game preview. So we're not done developing it, and we're going to continue to optimize in all areas and add,
Especially at freezing.
graphics
Oh,
features
that's
as well.
really
So
bad.
We're
Ooh.
definitely continuing to develop the game, and I think it's
The
just
one
gonna
indie
look
game
better
they
and better from
show,
here
it
on
like
out.
lags, bro.
Well, I was gonna say,
my
talking
gosh.
about development and updates and everything. Don't be coy about this next
here we go.
question.
Take a photo of my
Hey,
Vita with
Hey, you know what?
Legends playing.
I
That'd be
was trying
funny.
to fit in my dolphin sound during this water gameplay,
Give it a
but I
shot.
did not. You're welcome.
Give it a shot. There
So
we
if you
go.
guys
There
decide
it
to
is.
go
There it
grounded
is.
2 and you're in the sea area, I got you.
Loved it.
Anyway, let's talk about the koi pond. What's going on with it?
Yeah, so our update today, we're releasing it today as well as the Series X and Series S version of the game. But the update today includes a koi pond. It's a huge, expansive area and biome in the backyard. So if you played the game
Nice.
already, there was like the skeleton of the koi pond there, but now
Aw,
it's fleshed out with tons of
somebody's
new
wedding
content,
ring.
new things to find,
That's
new
sad.
explorable areas. And that also includes more crafting materials, more insects to battle. And it's a huge, huge update that we've been working on, and we're really excited to finally, show it off and have people play it.
It looks really pretty
Yeah, I
though.
think it really speaks to what you all are doing with Grounded, in the sense that it is a backyard, but there's so many things you could do in a backyard, and some of the
True.
expansions, as far as the content and locations to explore, it's really clear through that and other things you all are adding to the game that this is just the beginning. So we're seeing gameplay right now of the underwater gameplay. What are some of the things that you're gonna be able to do under there?
Yeah, so as I said, there's all new crafting in the koi pond. So you can craft a bunch of new weapons, a bunch of new items. First of all, you'll need to kind of increase your oxygen meter so you can explore down in the depths. And you can also craft flippers, which will make you swim faster to catch those
Oh, that's a really cool
water
photo.
boatmen. Those are the creatures that are doing the little stroke right here in front of us. They're really fast and they're hard to catch unless you have flippers. And then there's a big beast of a creature, the koi fish, and the koi fish patrols this area. This is the koi fish's home, and you just really have to watch your back and watch out because the koi fish is big, and it's kind of a big beast that makes the koi pond its home.
It's like a koi fish blimp.
Can you
It's
send the link to the
constantly
Microsoft
circling.
photo
It's clear
thing?
that you
It's
all
if
want
you
us to
scroll
live
up,
in
it's
fear
in
while we're
chat.
playing this game.
Speaking of fear, okay, let's talk about arachnophobia, because why not?
Yeah.
Okay, because one of the other things that we do mention, of course, we talked about the spiders, but it's the spiders swimming and attacking underwater that really makes it juicy. I'm just curious if you had any second
get some more
thoughts
water
about
real
that for
quick.
Some of us who may be a little bit scared
Yeah,
of
Aaron,
spiders,
just
like
scroll up
Malik
in chat and
mostly.
you'll see it.
Mostly Malik, not
Only in the game, Kate. Only in the game.
I'm
Yeah,
just
not at all.
asking if that was a thing.
When we heard about the diving bell spider during our research meetings, we're just like, we need to have this thing in the game. When we, swimming spiders, like who would have thought? But that there's a spider that swims and lives underwater, so why not add it to the game? And it just adds that extra level of like fear while you're swimming around. Not only do you have to deal with the koi fish, but you also have to deal with these diving bell spiders.
I was going to say, you're also dealing with darkness now, so just add it to the list, Adam. Thanks.
Yeah.
What a delight.
Thanks a lot, Adam.
Really appreciate it.
No, this is great. So you mentioned the koi fish and a bunch of the other insects that I'm sure you're going to add later on in the game. What are some of the equipment that players are going to have at their disposal when they're fighting some of these new creatures?
Yeah, so there's a new weapon. It's the trident. You can craft out of bone, and you have to find those bones. They're buried like deep under the water at the very bottom. So you have to kind of figure out how to get down there first, and that means you have to craft we have a breathing apparatus, which is like the gill tube, and the gill tube lets you have extra oxygen, because that's one of those things that you're going to have to really pay attention to while you're swimming around is your oxygen level. And you need to upgrade that as much as you can so you can explore like every little nook and cranny of the pond. And we also have new armor set, so if you want to build a cool new set of armor, there's the koi fish scale armor, and it looks really, really cool as well.
Awesome. Well, we've been in the koi pond this whole time, and Malik and I, by the way, are just sitting here watching and sort of mesmerizing. So just what happens. At any rate, obviously, people that have played Grounded, they know about the base building. They know about, you know, that home base. Excuse me. Can you tell us more about the new base building options here in Grounded?
Yes. And that's one thing that's super cool is you'll be able to get a floating foundation, and that will allow you to build on surface of the pond and any other water surface in the game. So if you want a big, kind of expansive, wide open area, so you don't have to cut down a bunch of grass to build your base, you can just do it right on the surface of the pond. And to do that, you'll have to find the upgrade to allow you to do that. And the materials are found in the koi pond as well. But that's just a cool new base building option for all those players that love building crazy and big bases. You'll have some new options for you to play around with.
Yeah, when the game first came out, it was really fun watching all the different bases that people built.
There.
So I'm really excited to see all the new features you're going to have as it pertains to that. And so I just want to kind of go back to a little bit of the feedback loop that you have with the fans and playing the game. Obviously, you're talking about all the new content coming later down the road. What are some of the things that you all are personally excited to add to the game? Any specific features that you're like, I cannot wait till, you know, if you can give us a little hint or teaser.
Yeah, for me personally, I think I'm really excited to.
I haven't seen my photo
get
yet.
the flying creatures in. I think that's, you know, you can dive deep into the water, but when you're up in the air, like what's up there? So adding in, you know, we're looking at introducing flying creatures pretty soon.
No, I posted the link though.
And I think
it's
that's
in
gonna
chat.
Also, if you're building bases up on top of, you know, objects and stuff to get up high, you know, your base won't be safe if you build up there. So I think that's something that we're really excited to start, you know, working on and developing. And that includes bees, mosquitoes, and fireflies.
All the hits.
Congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream. Yo, let's go.
And I think that's also,
there you go. Yeah.
There's gonna be you know, a lot of crafting materials that you can find out of each one of those. So if you do, you know, find a firefly, you can craft some cool firefly gear too.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm just curious, actually. So you've obviously had a lot of people playing the game, obviously, and they're loving it. And I'm curious, is there anything you've been surprised by in terms of not just for their responses, but what users, what gamers have actually done with the game? Maybe it's base building, maybe it's crafting. Is there anything that has stood out to you as a surprise?
I think everyone on the team is just super impressed and just amazed about, you know, the base building of the game. We never thought people would build such huge bases, and it's just amazing to see. Like, we introduced the zipline feature in our previous.
Where's my? Oh, I left my water. Hold up.
And just the creativity of players. It's just
there was a
amazing.
photo
Like,
with the nerd just doing handstand, right?
As many tools as possible to be creative, and we just love seeing all the different things that they build out of the toolbox that we give them, and it's so fun and continue sharing those. The team loves it, so if you do have an awesome base, show it off, and I think that's something that we're really, really proud of as a team, that we built up a game that allows such expressive creativity from our player base.
Yeah, some of the best games, I feel like, of the last generation, whether it be Minecraft, I mean, that game's been going on forever, have come from have really lived by the creativity of the player base. And so it's great to see people making them. A lot of those spaces feel like they're bigger than my apartment here in Seattle.
Games with like a creative aspect to it last longer in general. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's been rough. It's been rough. Anyway, Adam and Shyla, thank you so much for spending time to take us through Grounded.
That's why more games need level editors, just saying. Oh, whoops, sorry.
The Grounded team celebrate an exciting milestone. Let's take a look.
Yes.
Let's take a look.
No, we were...
Hi, my name's Adam Brennan.
There was a photo of a guy with an original Xbox. Nice, dude. Yeah, but it was still Xbox.
Here getting a tattoo of Burgle on Marcus Morgan.
Wait, who's Burgle? What?
I've shipped a lot of video games, and there's always a lot of speculation of how well a title's gonna do before it ships. I lose a lot of sleep, and you have no idea, are people gonna like this? And so we kind of had a little side bet with Marcus. We said like, hey, if Grounded has more than 1 million players, like, would you get a tattoo of Virgil? He's like, hey, if that happens, like,
Oh, that's really cool. I'm happy for them.
You're crazy.
Over 1 million players. That's crazy, dude.
Hours after early access launch, we had 1 million players. So I was like, oh, let's up it to 5 million. And 2 months later, here we are. We're at 5 million now.
What? Okay. That's incredible.
Virgil
Oh
is
my
the
gosh.
epitome of the spirit of that game. There's a little bit of weirdness to this burger flipping robot.
He's a developer
There's a
for
little bit of
Grounded.
pizzazz to the fact that he has a rainbow colored mustache
So-
that lights up when he speaks. It's a really cool vibe and a good throwback to that late 80s, early 90s period. That kind of speaks to just like what Grounded's about, which is
Well, he's wearing long
nostalgic
sleeves,
kind
so
of
it's not like it's gonna matter much, honestly.
We wanted to capture that period of time before the internet and before we had cell phones, where you could just go outside and have fun as a kid. So we just wanted to like pull that art style that we remember as kids into Grounded. We have a very small team, so each artist has a ton of responsibility and a ton of room to add their own unique flair and style into the game. Thankfully,
Nice.
Obsidian and Microsoft pretty much let us do whatever we wanted to do.
That's
and
cool.
We just went wild with it.
Yeah, because Grounded is an indie game.
Adam seemed pretty set on
So I think it's pretty sure it's
robot
just like a
buddy.
small
So
team of them.
Kaz and I spent some time noodling back and forth how to dig up a robot from our ancient memories, and you have what you have today, and what Marcus has today and forever.
Dang.
I'm trying to remember like why did we go like a rainbow mustache? Was there any thought behind that one?
Just up his friendliness factor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you rather have N64 or PS1? I'd have a PS1. I'd have a PS1 because Crash. I love Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. I'm taking a photo of my blue Halo mask. Nice.
Mitch in particular. Was
See, that'll
worried
probably
about me
appear.
wanting this better than I was. I didn't want any of his artwork going on someone's body forever.
We're so happy that so many people have joined us in the backyard and have been able to experience the love that we put into Grounded. You know, this is just the start, and we were just so overwhelmed with how many people wanted to try it out.
From everyone on the team, I think we just want to say thank you for playing, and we hope you never feel safe.
Who knows, 5 million more players, might be back for round 2. I'm not gonna make any promises on that one, but shoot, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Here in the
Dang, dude.
United Kingdom, we welcomed the Xbox Series X and S with a hologram chamber with
Ooh.
content spilling out and swirling around the console.
Yeah.
Here's what that looks like.
Oh, is there gonna be another one, bro? Oh, I love these. Oh, that's really cool. That guy's an original Xbox. Crazy. I don't think mine would appear because I have a photo of Spider-Man in my wall. That shouldn't matter. As long as it relates to Xbox, I guess, in some way. Nice. Sony owned the rights for Spider-Man. That's, well, kind of. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, that's really cool. I like that. Yo! Assassin's Creed, nice. That I love when it just like breaks apart. Yo, 8K support? What? Dang, dude. Oh boy, another logo.
Well, last summer at E3, CD Projekt Red was front and center with their highly anticipated Cyberpunk 2077 reveal trailer. What happened next? Well, it was truly epic as the man himself,
Truly
the face
epic.
of Johnny Silverhand, Keanu Reeves, surprised the world on stage to kick off the presentation.
Dang. Oh no, this is older.
Please welcome.
We've seen this clip before. We've all seen this clip before, right? Or is this a different clip? Is this a fresh clip? This is the Your Breathtaking clip, right? I gotta talk to you about something. I love that.
And just like then, we continue to celebrate Johnny Silverhand. In fact, this rebel music icon was also recently immortalized on the Xbox Walk of Fame.
Ooh.
The biggest Xbox moments and achievements are celebrated.
The game's not even out yet. What do you mean?
Cemented into history.
The game's not even out yet. How?
If you're gonna stay, I'll stay. Oh, it's fine. He's off killing somebody else anyway. Like.
Okay, what's the? They're doing this thing again.
Oh my god, that was such a close skill check. Is anyone saving that other person?
I don't.
Shnikes.
So they're just having the developers from
I'm gonna
Xbox
go
like
help that person
play
on the hook.
games
Oh, okay. You know what?
and
We're not
showcasing
gonna
it.
go help
I
that
guess.
person. We're
I don't
gonna
know.
Let that person die. Oh, don't you bring him this way. Oh, oh snap. Run. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, what did you just pick up? No! I'm gonna end up dying. Oh my goodness.
What game is this?
Do I continue as Lisa or do I go try to kill people? Oh, and thank you for the sub. Oh, did I get
Oh
you?
my god, that was a very Twitch thing. Why did they include that in the video? That was dumb. Thank you for the sub.
Are you having a good time? I got
Oh my
this
gosh,
sub
dude.
just for you. Just hang
Wow.
around.
They didn't need to include that part.
I
It was just
wanted to
3
have a little
seconds.
chat. I just wanted to have a little chat. I'm in a frenzy right now. Oh, you are
Oh,
so lucky.
her audio's peaking so bad. It's funny.
Did you get cut? Did you have? Do you need anything?
When you don't know how to put a limiter on your mic.
What's up?
Yeah,
Bill? Oh,
I don't know what that's like whatsoever, but you know, it's whatever.
Okay. Oh.
See, now I'm not afraid of getting loud because I have a limiter
yeah,
on my mic so it
I'm
doesn't
sorry,
peak.
Did you think you were gonna get away? No. Here, look. This is just for you. Yeah, you hang out
Bruh.
there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm wrapping up here, and I hope that
Oh,
you
that
get
the
to enjoy
mic
your
peaks
new
so bad.
consoles.
That's so bad, dude.
With Xbox Game Pass for PC, it's easier than ever to discover and play more than 100 games for your Windows 10 PC, including Xbox
Let's
Game
go.
Studios titles the day they launch. Exploring the deep library of PC-first titles is easier than ever with the new Xbox app for Windows 10. Browse games,
I have that,
view
dude.
recommendations, filter by genre, and download your next game.
That's what I
On
have.
December 15th, EA Play is coming to Xbox Game Pass for
Hey,
PC
Peaked Mike
at
Scott
no
here.
extra cost, featuring titles like FIFA, Battlefield, Mass Effect, Apex Legends, and a whole lot more.
Nice. Oh, I love this music.
From the US to France to Australia and finally back home to
Ugh.
Great Britain, Playground Games redefines open world racing games every time
Oh,
they get
racing,
behind the wheel.
bro! I
And
don't
now
care
the
about
most
racing
recent game,
games.
Forza Horizon 4 has been
Ah,
optimized
frick
for
Forza!
Xbox Series X
This is where I
and
start tuning
Series
out
S.
again.
Here to walk us through the game
Oh my
on
gosh.
Xbox Series X, Westbound, and Top
there it
Tier
is!
from
There it
Playground
is!
Games. Gentlemen,
There
thank
it
you
is!
for joining me.
Hey Larry,
there it is! Yo! We did it! We made history!
And I'm so excited
Yo!
A lot of folks have been playing Forza Horizon
worked!
for a little while. What can
we
they
made
expect
history!
from Series X and Series
We
S?
put a
This is pretty big
PS4 in an Xbox Mosaic. We did it!
A key thing to know right now is there has never been a better time to
play PS4 is in an Xbox Mosaic! Oh my gosh, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
The key one that people are going to be really excited about is, even if you were on the
Does
Xbox
anybody know
One
where it
X,
went?
you still had to choose whether you were going to play in 4K or you're going to play at 60 frames a second.
Because I don't know where it went.
On the Series X, you know,
I think it went like in the bottom though.
A native 4K
we did it.
all the time.
That's fantastic.
I have to find it.
Crisp,
like Forza your photo. Yep.
It looks
everyone claiming
it's I mean, you can see it right here on
no,
the
not
screen.
really.
A lot of folks have been playing
like racing games. There it is. I saw it. Yeah, we all saw it. But like, I want to see where it is.
Member, you should be playing this right now, and when you get your new console,
should it pop back
you'll
up?
Just get to enjoy all these enhancements. Now we talked
Where'd it
about,
go though? Because I freaked out.
You know, the frame rate and whatnot.
I'll back up
unlocking,
and see.
But what is this new generation of Xbox unlock in Forza Horizon 4 in addition to what you just mentioned?
Because it should be under Ethan.
Yeah. So yeah, of course. So it's much better performance. We can lock in that resolution, lock in that frame rate, but we've also been able to take.
But yeah, it seems like if you have a face, then it's more likely to.
The easiest way to understand it would be it's a bit like
because I want to pull it up
Ultimate,
right, so we can have it on stream.
Past what we've achieved on PC Ultimate, so things like shadow quality, reflection quality. I mean, if you look at the bonnet on the car right here, you can really.
I'm not even paying attention to Forza now. I'm trying to find the photo.
All those reflections are on the bonnet of the car.
You know, I want to point that out for a second because we've seen this.
Well, that's
in the past
Ethan, but
with
that's
some
not
of
me.
Generations, and I don't want to give away.
I think I saw myself in the bottom right. Nice.
But usually, when you see a reflection, it tends to be a mapping that is kind of fixed. But as you can see here, as you said on the bonnet of the car, this is real time reflecting what we're driving by. This is not just like it's not just mapped on there, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's
if I could have a search bar
of the world around us, so
to search for like specific names, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and I think that just as you can see, it's like a.
I'm so glad I saw that though.
High quality. I think the thing that you kind of can overlook about it, you can look at that and you can see that's a really nice bit of technology, and it is very impressive. And I think Tom's doing a great job
my
of
name
around the road
though?
and not just focusing on the reflections there, which I think is a trap whenever you get into this view.
No, that's
it's just
not
the way
me.
It beds the whole scene together. It just makes everything feel like it's all taking place.
Left segment, it's upper right.
You know, sometimes
left segment.
In games, certainly on older generations,
wait, over
things
here?
can feel like they're not really.
Yo, let's go!
With like this, and I think the shadows
we
as well,
did it!
You can see now. We'll get a look at it play through.
Yo, that's a PS4!
I don't think I've ever seen a cleaner
oh my
car
gosh!
drive than this. This looks fantastic.
We made history.
Now, for those players, for gamers that haven't
oh
played
my
Forza
gosh!
Horizon 4,
I didn't think that would actually work.
Unique among racing games.
Oh my gosh! I'm so happy.
Yeah, I mean, I think Horizon, although it absolutely has racing in it, that is a huge component of it.
I bet you I'm the only one who's done this.
We try and think
100%
first, and we focus on the joy
of driving. For
so even though
letting me know where it was.
Excellent racing.
Dang,
excellent
dude.
I think like what Tom is doing right now, where he's just driving.
I'm gonna tweet this out.
Open worlds. It's just such a laid-back, relaxing experience. So if anyone has even the slightest passing interest in cars at all, or just exploring beautiful places, then they're a really great game for you to just relax, sit back, and drive around and explore these beautiful places in hundreds and hundreds of cars. I think it's that.
I must tell you, Tom, I'm impressed because I've played a lot of Forza Horizon, and by now I'd be screaming through somebody's back garden. I don't know how you're staying. I mean, I know you're staying on the road because you're a great driver, but that's the beautiful part of the Forza Horizon series is that the road is there we go, is certainly part of it, but you can just go off.
I think I saw myself in the bottom right. Okay.
That you can't really do in any other type of racing game. That's just fun.
Yeah, it's you know what, having a couple of hours just racing, sat here waiting to get on the show. Gave me
that's
a
really cool though.
Practice, so I've spent my time
hey, go open the door.
Yeah, there was definitely a few cars that he jumped into and goes, well, maybe this isn't the right car for winter.
I made history, John. So Xbox is doing this live event, and they have this Xbox Live Mosaic. So I submitted a photo, and guess what I submitted a photo of?
Will
the PS4.
Friends on next gen be able to load into
it's
races
right
faster,
here.
or how are you handling that?
I know, right?
Yeah, so
I've been waiting for like an hour for it to actually appear, and it did.
And you're in a convoy together, or you're
So
on any kind
I
of
thought that
live
was
party,
really funny.
You will absolutely.
It has nothing to do with
benefit from all of
Xbox.
the super fast loading updates we've been able to
Hey
make
guys,
to the
here's
game.
your direct
I don't know if you guys
competitor.
caught it.
No, exactly.
From that
It all happened live too, which was even better.
Lexus LFA.
Oh my gosh.
That load used to be about 7
was
or 8
great.
seconds, even on the Xbox One X.
But yeah.
And it was about 1 second there. So all of our load times have
That's
been
cool.
cut to. I want
Great
to say
job,
almost
Master Heath. You are
nothing, but I don't
legendary.
wanna-
Thank you.
I don't want to overegg it, but so fast that
Claps.
you barely
True,
even notice.
though.
Absolutely. If you were both loading into an online race together, then yeah, you'd both benefit.
Actually,
from
I
that.
wanna-
And that's one of the points I want to point out is that, you know,
I wanna
this is
check
part
Twitter
of the
real quick
Xbox
to
Series
see
X and
if-
S, the next generation
if I
architecture.
click the
We've got
link.
this amazing, this velocity architecture.
Yo,
which
I'm in it. Let's
this incredible
That's
read-write
so
speed
funny.
From the storage device,
Oh my
which,
gosh.
frankly, is unbelievably fast. And I've been testing it for many months with Horizon and some other games. And
Here,
load
let me-
screens are now, as you said, are seconds, if that. So to see a game which
Oh
is
my gosh.
so incredible, an open world game like Forza Horizon 4, to see it load so quickly, being able to swap in and out of cars so quickly, I mean, that alone is impressive, let alone how well it works. Tell us a little bit about crossplay. How does crossplay
Oh
work
my
in the
gosh,
Forza
I
Horizon
love
4
that.
series?
Yeah, so I think the great answer to that is
that was
that
perfect.
it just works.
Yeah.
And Tom, right now we are playing on my
I
Xbox. We're
can't
playing
get
in
over
retail, which is
this.
my account.
I just
And
can't.
all the people that Tom sees.
And now I got
around
an
the world
email.
with him.
Oh
I noticed
my
that there's no one on
gosh.
screen right now, but
I'm making this a highlight because this is too good.
And these people, presumably, because the console's only just come out,
I'm so
are
freaking
not playing
happy.
on
Oh
the
my
Xbox
gosh.
Series
I
X.
didn't
All
think
these
that would
people in the
actually
world with him are
work.
just other people either playing on PC or playing on a normal.
I'm glad it
Xbox
happened
One.
during Forza because I don't give a care
So,
about
yeah,
Forza
I think
whatsoever.
The great answer to that is it just works. There are no hiccups, no boundaries. If your friend's on PC and your other friend is on the original Xbox One and you're on the Xbox Series X,
I
you
love
guys
that.
can party up together and take part in all.
I'm
of the
so
content
glad
of the
I
game.
went with
Almost
my
every single
meme
thing in the
idea.
game is available in co-op as well, so you guys can just join together and have a real.
And also, I mean, there's also maybe some players on xCloud, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, great call out. Which I've been playing on xCloud lately, actually, and it's surprisingly good. It's almost become like my. I've probably put more hours in the last few weeks via xCloud than via my Xbox, just because I can just play it while I'm sat on the sofa and half watching TV with my wife.
Right. Yeah. Just kind of go through some things here.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I should have called that one out. So PC, Xbox Series X.
Oh, there's a free roam mode. Okay, that's actually interesting.
The quick loading
It was a great
swapping
meme idea.
into vehicles,
Honestly,
and here we are in
yeah.
this Jeep right now, and this is
I
exactly
thought it
what
was
the Jeep should
great.
be doing. Can I just
So it turns out I needed a face, right?
But
and that was about it. I just needed a
hardware
face.
Features like quick resume. This is a feature
because
we've
the
heard a lot
one
about
with
in
the
some of
controller didn't
previews and
appear,
reviews
right?
Over the past few days, but unless
this
you
one did.
experience it, it's
Probably
really
because
tough to explain.
the
But,
program
maybe
thought it
you
was
guys
an
can show
Xbox,
off
but
your
it
outfit
obviously
prepared to do that.
isn't.
But how does it
You
change
can
the
literally see
Forza Horizon 4
PS4
experience?
on it.
Well, I think. Horizon 3, I think I've got it. This is risk now because we didn't know this was coming.
Yeah, I'm throwing. See, so this is live, so anything can happen here. So here you're loading a Forza Horizon.
We're going
3.
live. Let's see if this Xbox has been unplugged, so we might have lost it.
That's quite all right.
Okay, so I don't. Oh no, it is. It's done it. So yes, I think.
So you can see the quick resume in the upper right-hand corner, so it's actually doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing it. So I think one of the great same car. Who'd have thought it?
Oh, and we're on the Hot Wheels track too.
I love how it's a green car too, because
so
Xbox.
I think just to go back to your question there, Larry, I think a few of the things we talked about here are all about keeping people playing, get you playing fast, get you playing with your friends as fast as possible. And I, like you, have been experiencing the console for the last few
Microsoft
weeks
have
and
no
months,
quality
and I've
control.
just found
It's
that
hilarious.
it feels like it respects my
I wonder
time
if they'll
so much
get
more.
spammed with
It's like, whereas,
messages
like,
again. I don't know,
you used
dude.
to
Who
just not
knows?
even notice that you go and boot up a game like Tom can jump back into Horizon 4
I'm
now,
basically like
and
an
you know that from
undercover
this point, you
agent.
probably
I
have
literally just
2 minutes.
Sure.
I
before you get in the
posted
game. So you'd be
Sony propaganda
checking
in an
Twitter, checking
Xbox
Reddit,
most.
maybe even go and get a drink or something while you wait for the late game to get in there.
Right.
But now,
I was a
from
secret
clicking it from the
agent,
game
and
to
it worked.
being in the
We're
gameplay,
in, boys.
it's about 15, 20
PS4.
seconds,
PS4 is
and
better than
it just feels
Xbox.
like it-
No cap.
What a perfect opportunity for us to demonstrate
Uh.
just how quick the game loads from. Skip that. Unfortunately, Horizon 4 for some reason didn't quick resume there when we jumped into Horizon 3. Not sure what that is, but it's a perfect opportunity for us to kind of demonstrate that point I was just saying.
One day
about how
later,
much more
your
it
Microsoft
respects your
account has
time.
been
So our
permanently
load
banned.
from
We'll
that
find
to
out.
game,
Matt3
used
is
to
going
be
for a
about
PlayStation
140
sponsorship.
seconds.
Hey, I want that
And now from a
PS5.
cold boot, so you're not using quick resume going into the game. It's down to about 40 seconds, which we'll see now.
But yeah,
There you go. That looks
I
even-
want that
might be even faster
PS5,
than
yo.
that.
Yeah, there we go.
Honestly.
Look at this.
I think it really enables those social moments where you have a friend like message you, hey, do you want to play some Horizon 4 or something else?
Yeah.
And you can quickly jump in.
Yo, I just like Last of Us, alright?
Yeah.
I like the first Last of Us. Second Last of Us is like, I don't know how I feel about it.
And it just works
Because
so well with Game Pass as well. because I think with Game Pass,
I don't
you're
know.
much more likely to have.
I should probably
a few
just play
games
the second
that you're
one and
currently
make my
jumping
own
in and out of
opinion,
playing,
quite
or you might
honestly.
well have friends that are
But I haven't even finished the
playing-
first one
playing
yet.
Ghost Recon, and so you want to have. Oh, sorry, Rainbow Six. I don't know what I've been playing there. So you might have some friends in Rainbow Six. Hey, should we jump into Forza? And then within a few seconds, you're all playing this new game. I think it just feels like the whole experience is respecting you as a gamer that much more and giving you that much more time playing the games you love and not. Sat
Hey
around
y'all,
waiting.
Ether. Today I'm
But,
sponsored
you
by
know,
Sony.
we've-
Sony
we're seeing
create
some of
beautiful
some of
stuff like the
beautiful,
emoji movie.
vistas here, the reflection. we were talking
Well,
about earlier, we saw
about
some
that.
snow as we loaded up here. What are some of the
I also love that
updates that you've
they
added here,
emailed
the
me
little
saying that my
details in
picture
the
went
environment
up.
that are enabled by this hardware?
So,
Yeah, so
that was also cool.
Like I said earlier, and I don't want this to be the default answer to all of these related questions, but it's a bit like you're playing on PC Ultra. So every single asset that you see in the environment, like you can see these little bits of bush and grass here, those trees. We've been able to increase the level of detail on all of those items as far out as we.
I mean, the
as
game
we
looks
possibly can,
pretty.
really,
Don't get
so
me
that,
wrong. I just don't like racing
even those
games.
very, very distant
Quite
objects, those
honestly.
very distant trees are actually still really full
Yeah,
of
the
looks that
emoji
are really high
movies,
quality.
yeah,
They're still
it's
able
bad.
to cast really detailed shadows.
Emoji movie, more
and
like
that's something
product
that You may
placement.
not have noticed in games last gen that like stuff that's a little bit further away from the camera isn't usually quite as high detail.
What do the
But once
Yoshi
you
might
kind
do?
of flip
Won't
that
click
switch
it and
you've done
figure
it,
out.
The whole image just sits together that much more, and as
That's
I say,
what I'll
it then
say.
feeds into other systems like lighting and shadows, and everything is able to just be that much more authentic and realistic.
And it's also important to point out that, regardless of whether you have Xbox One, Xbox Series X or S, with smart delivery, you're going to get the best version of whatever hardware you're running it on. Our systems.
This
are
was a
gonna
fun
make sure
stream
that
to
you
stick
have
around.
that
Oh,
best
honestly,
version. So
yeah.
that's-
This was an
that's what's- so you don't
impromptu
have to worry about
stream
anything. It's
too.
something
I
that you're
literally
gonna
loaded up
just play and
YouTube
drive
because I wasn't
off
going to
road and
stream
have
until
fun.
like way later, like
I want
6.
to talk to you about. We're seeing a little bit of winter
But then I
here,
saw
how
Xbox
will
was
the new
live, and I'm
hardware,
like, okay,
change
let's
the
just
look
do this
of
event
some of the
stream
game
because why not?
from season to season?
Which means
Because
I probably won't
Horizon is
stream
all
later
about the
today if I'm
seasoning
doing
in
it
summer
now,
and winter,
which is
spring and
fine.
fall. How does that
Absolutely
work?
right, Larry. Well, I think it's a perfect opportunity now for Tom to
Which
jump
means
into a
takedown will
race.
probably be
In fact, it's a
tomorrow.
perfect opportunity for us to do an entire class
If
map
this
load.
does
So if
something
we,
useful, stream
fast
into your
travel over
mic.
there, this used to
What?
probably be around
What do you mean?
30 to 40 seconds. That was
Me
about
very
3 seconds.
confused.
So first of all, we managed to travel completely across the map in only a few seconds.
Useless?
It's in Dropline Custom.
If this
Yeah,
does
you do that.
something
So we're going to have to
useless?
use a blueprint event, which is like a custom
Oh,
made
no,
event,
it won't be
so
useless.
that we can switch seasons because normally the game tries to keep you in there. So again, now this is one of our worst loading scenarios when you're having to change from winter into one of the other seasons. Usually around a minute and a half. I didn't time that one. Probably around 10 seconds.
Too long.
I wish
But yes, so
seasons
now
changed that quickly for real.
Yoshi
yeah,
Mike,
it wasn't a thing
Yoshi
that
Mike.
people probably actually experience that often because the
Yoshi
seasons
Mike,
last a
Yoshi-
week,
Yoshi.
and so you don't have to really experience that change once a week. But
Yoshi
it's
Mike.
still
How
great
is
that
this?
we've been able to make that
Oh.
improvement. So yeah, now we're looking at
Can we do
Tom taking
like
on this
this?
race in summer.
There we go.
Cool. He told me he's picked this car because it'll make light work of this route. So let's hold him to that and see if he can get the win.
Big pressure.
I mean, you can certainly see some more of the detail. We've
Oh,
talked
this
about
is
the
tilted,
reflections. The
bruh.
sun, obviously, in summer is different. The lighting is different. You can see
Stand
the distant
up.
trees here, kind of the shadowing. There's
All
all
right, we
sorts
good.
of nuances that, again, it's a series of little things in some games that will add up to just an overall crisper experience. And one of those, of course, is 4K 60. Tell
I
us
hate you
more
so
about
much.
what
I
that
thought you were
difference
gonna do
means.
a
You
Yoshi
talked about
voice.
it at the beginning of the interview.
That's not what Yoshi Mike means.
Yeah,
It means Yoshi gets to vibe on the mic. Yoshi
I'm careful
Mike.
too much not to.
It's not
complain about
Yoshi
the
impression.
experience
It's
of the
Yoshi
previous consoles,
Mike.
because A few weeks ago,
There's
I
a
looked
difference.
at my Xbox One X and thought that it was absolutely brilliant playing this game in 60 frames a second on it. But I can only do that at 1080p, and I had to.
I haven't done a
what you
Yoshi
had to also
impression
make that choice,
forever
make
though,
that
so it's
trade-off,
probably
because
trash
that was the-
anyways.
the technology of our time. But fortunately, we are now no longer limited by that technology, and you don't have to make that choice. You can get 4K and 60 frames a second at the exact same time, every frame.
Yoshi's like my favorite Mario character, though.
quality.
Why are they still playing Forza? I don't want Forza anymore. I'm going to kill Yoshi and Mario. No, don't do that. No, please don't. Please don't abuse Yoshi. Yoshi's very sensitive, all right?
Just every single frame just has that much more luster.
Yes, we all know Forza looks gorgeous. Let's move on to the other game, please.
We've traveled. We've gone all the way across the map. We've changed seasons. We've changed into multiple vehicles.
Yoshi is wide-eyed by Xbox, including the Master Race. No, honestly, yeah, he's astonished, aren't you? Aren't you, little guy?
Yeah, should we jump into the spring showcase?
Yeah.
I was trying to move. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so that was a little bit of summer. We'll show
Yoshi when Yoshi when he sees the Master Race picture,
which again allows us to really see all those improvements. So,
anyways, no, I messed it up. I shouldn't have touched it. Dang it. Oh, we're fine.
Just so we can load straight out of it.
We're gonna wander through winter.
I think that is I guess a thing to note, isn't it? That the amount of jumping in and out of different activities that we've done here would have, in normal scenarios, made for a pretty poor demo, just for the amount of time that we would have been sat watching the load.
Right.
Actually, I should probably screenshot this.
If you check our lady there, who is my character, you can just about see under her jacket that Xbox Series X T-shirt. So when we've had a quick look at this race, we'll show people how they can get their hands on that as well.
All right, here we go.
Get Yoshi on Nintendo Wii M for mature. What?
God, no, I didn't practice this one just before.
This one's
Why are they still racing, bro?
Don't worry, we won't go right. We won't go right to the end of it, so we don't have to embarrass you about losing to the right.
So this year we're racing the motorcycles.
Yes, that's right. And one of the cool things we can see in this particular thing is we talk so much about frame rate, about resolution, about shadows, about reflections. One of the great things we see here is our improved particle systems. So you have these flares attached to the back of the bikes. The plumes come off those are able to be that much more thick and realistic. Every time that we see Tom's car drop through a puddle, it's splashing up more higher quality water particles than it could have done previously.
Yo.
So again, just as you asked before about what effect does it have on different seasons, I think this is just an example of in spring where it's really wet. We get to see you skip the puddle. You know, I'm trying to show the puddles.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Hold up. Let me fix Yoshi. I don't give a frick about racing games. I only like Rocket League. That's my... Okay, Rocket League, actually the only racing game that I love to death is Mario Kart Double Dash. It is the best racing game ever, and you cannot prove me otherwise.
Do you want to quit out of this before you lose and embarrass yourself? And
I've got to thread the needle.
I feel like he's doing so well he doesn't want to quit. I know the feeling.
Had a good start.
It's rare, and I know it's been captured on camera as well.
Yeah, so we drop back in.
What is this music? Oh my gosh.
Your character had a nice shirt.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, Tom?
Yeah. Okay. So the Series X T-shirt.
I can't see the chat right now, so give me a second.
You don't have to have the Series X, but it certainly helps. And you can access that by going to one of your player houses. Let's find this one conveniently in the forest here.
Kingfisher Cottage. Now this could be for any of your player house. You don't have to be in Kingfisher Cottage. You're not raiding somebody else's closet.
No. And you head to customize character. We put a jacket on, but we'll take that off in a moment. And then head to tops, and there it is. It'll be unlocked for everyone, and you can just select it and enjoy a summery Xbox Series X T-shirt.
And that's fantastic. And
I
that's
need to get
anybody who has Forza Horizon 4.
Larry, you're way too loud. All right, I need to get a GameCube to get Mario Kart Double Dash, dude. I want to play Double Dash so bad.
Access to this, it looks fantastic. The game is amazing. Forza Horizon 4, again, optimized for Xbox Series X and S. Gentlemen, thank you for your time today. Thanks for coming on the stream. But with the holidays coming up, you got to have something else that Forza Horizon fans can look forward to.
Yeah, that's right. I think I said right at the top that there's never been a better time to jump in and play Forza Horizon 4, and that is absolutely true. I don't want people to think that they played it when it came out back in 2018 and that they've seen all it has to offer, because we've still been working on it and releasing monthly updates every single month Since then, there's new cars coming. They've added hundreds of new cars since launch. There's loads of new features, loads of new activities, and we are absolutely not done yet. We have some very
Larry, you're way too
exciting
loud.
things
I'm
still to
surprised
come
that
this
it isn't
year.
a VeggieTales quote. It
So I would
probably
tell you
is,
to watch this
honestly.
space and keep
If
an
I'm
eye out for
honest.
Forza, because we've got some very exciting updates for at the end of the year.
All right, Mike Brown, Tom Butcher from Playground Games. Thank you, gentlemen. It's always great to see you guys and keep up the great work over there on Playground Games.
Because the prices on games on
Thanks very much,
GameCube are
Larry.
getting up.
Thanks, Larry.
Oh, true, yeah. GameCube games are the best. I love them. I want to play Pikmin. I keep saying so many streamers play Pikmin, so now I want to play Pikmin, but I can't. Rip.
We're currently in the middle of the second big charity giveaway of the day, a HyperX Cloud Alpha Gold.
Yo, let's
gaming
freaking
headset.
go.
As a reminder, every 15 minutes, we're giving away a 3-month Game Pass Ultimate subscription for donations to Make-A-Wish International, which helps support children and families in need all over the world. Head on over to xbox.softgiving.com
Alright.
for more information. If you missed this one, we'll have one more big giveaway later in the stream, so stay tuned.
Cool. Oh, you can play Spotify on the Xbox. Yo, let's freaking go. Pikmin 3 on Switch and Wii U, and Pikmin 2 and 1 are on Wii and GameCube. I know, yeah. I wanna play Pikmin. I wanna play like the original Pikmin. You know? That is a terribly cropped PNG. Are you seeing this? That is so trash. Oh my gosh, your Xbox. What are you doing, bro? That's garbage. You can look up Xbox shirt PNG and get a better quality. Oh my gosh. You see how like there was a white border around it? That's so bad. You can easily hide that, but what in the world? Who plays music on the TV, to be honest? I mean, it's just easier, you know, when you have everything in one place versus like listening to music on your phone and then having to mess with your phone and then also the game. I don't know. I feel like ease of use, mostly, you know? And I don't think it would play through the TV. I think it would play through the headphones, but you could mix it. Because there are settings in Spotify where you can have like set audio levels. Like you can have music fade in and out if you wanted. Spotify is pretty good with its settings. Usually, I only use, oh, that's really cool. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, this gets me every time. I swear. The only thing I listen to in Spotify are Codex, the History of Video Games podcast, of course. That doesn't surprise me. Ugh. Out of the 28,000 people watching this, actually probably more because of streamers, so we'll say 100,000. What percentage do you think would be actually doing like the cryptic thing? Because I'm not.
Studio D at the Xbox campus, and today I'm joined by senior producer Michael Farney.
They call it the
We're gonna
Xbox
talk a little bit more
campus,
about Halo,
dang.
the Master Chief Collection. Welcome to the show, Farney.
Hey, Brian, thanks for having me. I see while we've been working from home here, we've gone on a little bit of a hair adventure, right? I'm just going, and you've got yours going down to your shoulders now.
Yeah, got the latest in pandemic.
He looks
fashions.
good
Yeah,
though, not gonna lie. The long hair looks good on him. That scream sounded like,
I mean, like the
that
host
scream
seat,
sounded
which
like my
I'm
basement. Okay.
Awesomely honored to be here, putting you in
I
the
know what
hot
that
seat
means,
now
but
as my guest.
I
I want
love
to talk a little bit about MCC, right?
Yep.
So we have a lot of great stuff coming to the Master Chief Collection next week, but
Ooh.
before we get into that, I thought it might just be helpful just to take a quick minute and reflect back on this whole journey for folks who maybe haven't been following along on all the work you and the team have been doing.
Yeah, so a few years ago, we started by updating for the Xbox One X. From there, we've just continued to improve upon MCC kind of across the board. Our latest and greatest endeavor is taking everything out on PC. and then continuing to improve and support all the consoles along the way.
Let's hope my stream doesn't die by.
So over these years that we've been working on this project, which really goes back to 2014, then to 2018, I think one of the biggest pieces of this whole journey is the relationship and partnership we have with the community and our Halo Insider program. Could you talk about that just a little bit?
Yeah, our partnership with the community has been absolutely vital. Flighting has been the key to our success this past year. Getting builds out early, getting feedback, iterating on that, and just really involving the community along the way to help us get these games out has just proven to be so exceptionally vital.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, and the Halo Insider program, for those that don't know,
Let's see what we have here.
Interested and wants to be a part of helping to make the Halo franchise the best it can be.
Also, Microsoft doesn't have any quality control. True.
Get hands-on with our work in progress development builds, things like alphas and
You know who I am.
and periodically even send out some
Nice.
surveys and ask for feedback on everything else to do with the Halo.
Would you rather listen to Trap Bunny Bubble or me scream? I don't know what that is, but I'm scared.
HaloInsider.com and sign up today. We've got a lot more
That
good
scares
stuff
me.
up. So, Farney, at this point, I think it's safe to say that MCC,
Aight.
as it exists today, is an entirely different game than what launched back in 2014.
Yeah, dramatically different, right? We've added a ton of PC native features this year, a ton of new things, content, and everything to all platforms as well. But the best is yet to come.
So, of course, that is one of the main things you want to talk about. Speaking of the best is yet to come, yesterday we were happy to announce that Halo 4, the last title to jump into the collection on PC, will come out next Tuesday, which is also the same day that we'll be releasing a series of updates to add new features for owners of the Xbox Series S and Series X. Could you talk to us a little bit more about
I'd rather ask for a different would you rather. Oh, same dude, because I have no clue what that first one is, and I don't want to look it up because I'm scared.
And leverage these new
Listen to Trap Bunny Bubble off stream if you hearing is going to go. I don't think I want to listen to it on stream because it's probably along the lines of Ram Ranch from what I'm guessing. So
added enhanced graphics and added a view model adjuster for the Series S and X. We hope to be able to bring that to older consoles as well over time, but for now we're going to go with that. And then of course, just extremely fast loading times, right? Across the board. It's been really amazing to see. I think we're seeing a lot of that in the initial videos from the unboxings over the last couple of days. It's been great to see. MCC utilizes that as well.
Yeah, it really does. The whole package makes it just feel like a new, fresh, modernized version of these classic games. You know, and of course,
that's cool.
All of this comes on top of the work that you've already referenced over the last years, which includes HDR as well. So
Ooh.
Not just Halo 4. Safe to say all the games in MCC look and play better than they ever have before. So, Farney, I know we have a couple other, I think, key things we want to make sure people are aware of that are coming as part of this update next Tuesday. What else are you excited about that you want us to be aware of?
So behind all the game releases, we've also been working on a ton of new features and content for the games. One of the big features coming out alongside Halo 4 is crossplay. Players will now be able to play.
No, it's like a woman rapping inappropriate words. It's not Cardi B. So it's basically WAP from what I'm hearing. So, oh wait, no, so it is basically Ram Ranch. All right,
and
cool.
Firefight support as part of crossplay at launch.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't want to understate how big of a deal this is, because we know the Halo community has been asking for this for a long time, right? So this is like the first time that we have what's going to be close to, 18 years of different Halo titles playable over 2 different console generations and PC and Steam, no less. So huge amount of work I know went into that. I'm super excited to kind of unify our community for what's going to be an exciting new chapter for MCC. I know you guys have also looked at ways to sort of check some other boxes for player feedback, including offering some more choice to the types of experiences players will have online.
Yeah, so along with Halo 4, one of the long-standing requests is for people to be able to select better options for their server region. So we're launching that with Halo 4. And then we've also got input-based matchmaking, which has been a huge request since we started our PC journey. So now players will be able to kind of choose what input device they want to play with and play against, and we're offering a variety of options for players to go through that road.
Well, as you know, we've been experimenting and testing out these features in our most recent flight, and say firsthand, it's feeling great.
You would probably listen to country music instead of that. Instead of that, it's that bad. Really? See, now you've piqued my interest, and I want to listen to it off stream.
look forward to there.
Even though I'm gonna forget about it.
Halo 4 just looks, feels.
But
and
no, I don't
plays
like country
amazing.
music.
It just is almost like a new game across the board.
Yo.
We've added cool things like per piece armor customization and a bunch of different options in there as well.
Yeah, and I
Nice.
think for Forge fans would be happy to know that with the move to next gen and to PC, I know the team's been able to add new objects to Forge, so to create new maps and modes, increase that budget as well, add some new quality of life improvements. So really, even more than graphics, I think you're going to see improvements across the board, some of which I didn't even expect you guys were able to pull off.
Yeah, that's right. Again, going back to all the learning from this past year, we've been able to really push the limits in what we've been able to do with Halo 4, bring a lot of that stuff in. Like you said, increase some Forge limits, bring all the good stuff that we've done with some of our previous releases in as well, and just really push the boundaries. And we're obviously going to continue to support and grow through all the games now that we're done with the last game in the collection. There's just so much more.
And one more thing I think would be interesting just for folks who may not be aware is in addition to all these great new features and improvements, there's been no shortage of new content being injected back into
Yo,
these
let's
games,
go.
along with a brand new progression and sort of seasonal model, if you will. Season 4 starts next week, correct?
That's right.
Ooh.
We are launching Season 4 alongside
I like Halo.
4. Players are going to get a ton of new cosmetic weapon skins.
See, I like the
armors,
older
vehicle
Halo.
skins,
I grew up with like Halo Reach.
kinds of goodness in
So
there.
when
Yes,
they
we have
announced that Halo Reach was going to be on PC, I freaked out and I was waiting day after day for it. And man, it's so worth it. So much nostalgia. Country music always have these words like,
It's an amazing
yeah, you're right.
piece of
It has those
experience.
things.
All the Halo
Oh, why'd it pause, bruh?
classic experiences brought to life bigger and better than ever before. I can't wait to jump back into Halo 4 and kind of relive it for the first time, if you will, next week. Farney, thanks for stopping by. But before we go, just give you a chance. Any final last words or shout outs?
Yeah, for me, I just want to give a huge thank you to our publishing team. We could not have done this without everybody that we currently have on the team. It's just been an amazing journey. All our internal partners and our main team. Our external partner, Saber, has just been an amazing partner to work with over this past year. And then, of course, the community, right? We would not have had the success that we had this year without the community.
I've never played Halo. I'm going to emulate it when I get an Android phone. No!
Really look forward to
Don't!
what we've got coming next year.
Get it on PC.
Between our two groups.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, especially as the community person here at the studio. Really just want to also extend a thanks on behalf of the whole team and studio as well. Not just to the Halo insiders and everyone that's been giving us feedback and helping to play along the way, but just the Halo fans across the world who have been passionate and vocal and giving us feedback and really, I think, driving the whole studio to deliver the best experiences possible. So Halo the Master Chief Collection is available today. You can pick it up on Xbox. It's on Xbox Game Pass, the Microsoft Store, and Steam.
True.
And then the
It
next
do be
gen
on
update and all
PC,
these new
though.
features that we've discussed today, along with Halo 4, will all be dropping next Tuesday, November 17th.
Oh, dang.
Thank you. And we
Oh,
hope to
that's
see
like
you online
literally a
next
week away, dude.
Personally, for me, gaming is everything. Gaming is what connects me to my friends.
That's
Gaming
true.
is my way of life.
From the world that the
I feel that.
developers have created for us, to be able to get immersed and get lost in those worlds, it's truly amazing.
Gaming personally is not only a lifelong passion.
All right. I don't have a PC and it costs money, so I'm gonna emulate. No, don't emulate Halo, bro.
Empowered me to just want to explore the world by ways of meeting new people.
Mi bebé de 2 años, le muestro lo importante de lo que es una comunidad, lo que es jugar.
Wait, Aaron, you said you had an Xbox. Play it on Xbox, bro.
Gaming for me personally means my future.
It's a new art now.
Is having that sense of achievement.
It's so true.
Being able to complete challenges that you never thought you would be able to complete. And on top of that, doing it with friends.
When I think of video games, I think of family and friends.
There is absolutely nothing better than spending some time with your friends, playing online on your favorite games, and having some great time together.
Even when my husband went to go to college, we dated via playing games, online games. So it's definitely had an impact on my life.
No, it's a place where I just can let go everything after a stressful day. I just turn my Xbox on, play a game.
Yep. All right.
Cloud gaming beta with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate gives more ways to play your Xbox favorites across multiple devices. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members in 22 countries around the world.
Cool. It costs money and my Xbox Game Pass sub got removed off my account because my mom PayPal went. Ooh, that's a yikes. Sorry to hear.
Android beta, you can quickly try out a new game on your mobile device by playing it from the cloud.
Yo.
And if you like what you're playing, just download it straight to your
Yo, that
all-new
spider do
Xbox
be
without
freaky
even
though.
leaving the app. And if you're away from your console, you can also keep playing straight from the cloud, since it syncs your saved games and your Xbox profile across console and mobile. That means you can play 100+ games in Xbox Game Pass when you're out and about or while your TV is in use. At Xbox, we love how gaming brings people together. That's why Xbox Game Pass Ultimate lets you play with your friends across Xbox consoles and Android
Sea of
mobile
Thieves,
devices
nice
using the
dude.
Cloud. Cloud gaming beta with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate lets you play when you want, where you want, on the device you want.
Oof.
Hi everyone, this is Megan Spur, community lead for
Why-
Xbox Game Pass,
why-
and I'm playing Tell Me Why, and I.
Ooh, I kinda wanna play this
like
game.
Throwing stuffed animals at them. I didn't.
I
actually
don't.
water her
They don't
before
need
we
these
left. That might be a problem.
sections.
If this
Next
were
year,
a little
don't
bit
do this,
more,
please.
Like,
It's just waste
true to
time.
life, I would
quite
be like
honestly.
slip on the ice at least 3 times by now.
You know what they say, safety first in bear country.
Yeah, but
Do they actually say that? Looking snazzy with those glasses, yo.
What?
I'm gonna be a jerk.
Oh,
exactly.
that. I thought there was something outside my room. No, it's just really heavy rain.
Okay, I won't lie.
Oh wait, is that hail?
I'd be terrified if I saw that. Hey, bud.
Oh, holy cow!
Gotta admit, this game is beautiful.
That is that hail? That's a lot of wind.
Is to do it.
That is generally how things get done. Yes. Okay, so I've heard stories from friends that lived in the snow that like once or twice a year, just some kid
Oh my
would
gosh,
disappear
yeah.
because they get buried
It's
in
bad
the
weather.
snow.
Okay, I gotta
And
go. I gotta.
now, that's
no,
all I can think
no,
of every
it's
time
bad.
somebody
It's
talks
really,
about
really
making
bad.
tunnels.
I gotta go
wanna
to the
see creepy
basement. Rip.
frogs.
Okay. Well.
Well, I'm
Sorry.
guessing it is
Watch
the
the vent.
one
Yep, I
that
know.
is covering
Yes,
its
I know.
mouth. Again, this has been
I have to go to the
Megan.
basement right now. So.